I saw a snake.
Did you see it or just hear it?
I just hear it.
Yeah, I heard it too. That was a real rattlesnake. Lisa's uncle has a place in Landers, and when I say a place, I mean it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's awesome. We're loving it.
It's gorgeous. Stars as far as you can see, and
they have a phrase called boondocking or dry camping. This is mooch camping. We are mooching off of Lisa's uncle's spot. He has power hookup and a water tank.
That we
not a well, but just a tank of water that gets filled up periodically. And so that's as close as we've come to boondocking or dry camping. And it was great. It's great. It has a big fenced-in area, and the dog, we just let Sasha run. And but the really cool part is that we're right next to Joshua Tree. So we're just taking a quick little drive into Joshua Tree. We could not find camping in Joshua Tree at all.
We're too long.
Well, we're too big.
And it's busy.
We're too big, and the bloom, the super bloom, or whatever they call it, is going on. So the desert's absolutely gorgeous, and everybody is in Joshua Tree.
Yeah, there's like, what, 4 or 5 different campground sites in Joshua Tree, and only one of them could accommodate the length of our rig, and it's booked solid.
It's the high desert. Landers is right by Joshua Tree. And it's been really awesome. I've been really enjoying that. It's like totally laid back. The quiet is so quiet. And we're gonna spend the day tromping through Joshua Tree. Woo! We found this cool little spot for lunch. We're on these boulders, looking out over Joshua Tree. Oh, I'm sorry.
I love you.
Oh, hi.
What a great shot.
Yep.
There we go. Good job. You made it.
Yeah.
What do you think of this spot?
Don't worry.
I'm a mom. It's my job.
Yeah, you're doing a great job
You're
too.
doing a good job.
Climb on the rocks for lunch. It's really fun.
All the fun stuff is up here where the boulders are.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Bring your jacket. Alright, who won that foot race? Ooh, smell it. How fun was that? Not the race, the rock climbing.
That was awesome.
Very cool. Joshua Tree. Score 1 for Joshua Tree. We just had an awesome time climbing on rocks, boulders.
And eating lunch.
We had lunch. We pulled into this little campsite thing. Bell campsite.
Bell Campground.
We climbed up on those rocks and we had lunch. And then after lunch, the girls climbed around some more, and I think they really enjoy bouldering. Mom may have been a little nervous.
I'm a mom. That's my job.
She felt that we may have been pushing the limits on safety.
For the 3-year-old.
Oh, was it just the 3-year-old you were worried about?
The big girls are, yeah, They were okay. I was nervous for them, but not as nervous as for the 3-year-old. And you, with the 3-year-old.
So you were basically saying you didn't trust my abilities to protect our 3-year-old. That's what you're saying.
Sure.
So we're gonna go find some more boulders, and they seem to be here, everywhere. And that's awesome. The boulder that we went on felt huge while we were there, and as we drove away from it, got tiny and tinier and tinier.
That's what happens when you drive away from things.
It was like this.
That's pretty cool. This is amazing.
Guys, this path goes around over there. It looks
Oh,
like
cool.
it goes up to
There's
that.
more boulders. We see a cool rock over there. Let's just go over there. Oh, it's an airplane.
You thought it was a rattlesnake?
I thought it was a big bee or something. Good job.
I saw a snake.
Did you see it or just hear it?
I just hear it.
Yeah, I heard it too. That was a real rattlesnake. Danielle's.
Danielle, can you take a picture of the thingy that I saw?
No, is that a good idea? Or the way I came down?
Can you take a picture of it?
Of the snake?
Yeah.
Where was it? Point to the rock.
It was right there. So walk to it. Walk to it.
No, we're good.
To walk to it, and I hear the sound. Walk to it.
You okay?
Walk to it.
Get over here quick.
Danielle,
Danielle, come here.
Danielle.
Just had a rattlesnake encounter. That was crazy. Nicole, that was crazy.
Yeah. I saw a rattlesnake. Can we get out of here?
We gotta wait for Mom. We're a safe distance away.
Dad.
Should I get the camera down in to see where the rattlesnake is?
No, don't go. Yes.
Where was it? Where were you standing?
Underneath the rock. One of the biggest, flattest rocks.
That big flat one right there, huh?
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
hold Danielle. Hold Nicole.
No.
Yes. You don't want to come near it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go explore. There was definitely a rattlesnake under there. That was creepy. So that's what a rattlesnake sounds like, girls. We just had a close encounter with a rattlesnake. Nicole apparently kicked it or was in its proximity. There were these small little boulders on top of flat rocks that were perfect for Nicole to jump on, and she apparently disturbed or got into close proximity to a rattlesnake. And it's made a very distinct sound that you'll never forget for the rest of your life. Ashley and Mom had to go back and use the facilities, so which is good because everybody knows how much Lisa loves snakes. Kids, stay on the trail. We were definitely off the trail.
Yeah.
Now you know what a rattlesnake sounds like, right, Nicole?
Yeah. The rattlesnake was under a rock. I could see it.
I don't think you could see it.
Really? Was it purple?
No, it's white.
Great. Maybe she could see it.
With black stripes.
Maybe she could.
Okay, I think she was able to see it.
Did you see it? Yeah. Maybe
How
she
big
did.
was it? Was it like this big around or like this big around?
This big. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
who
it
knows?
has a long tail.
Had a long tail.
Okay, I think she saw it.
She maybe saw
I
it.
think she saw it. Was it purple? No, it was gray with black stripes.
Oh.
Kind of sounds like a rattlesnake. I love you, baby girl.
What did it do?
It didn't bite me.
Was it wagging its tail?
It didn't bite you? Okay, good.
Did it curl up in a little ball?
Yeah.
I think she saw it. The what?
So there's rattlesnakes in Joshua Tree. You heard it here first at Platt 365. Breaking news, rattlesnake in desert. I'm good on adventure for the day. What about you?
I'm good.
I'm good on it. Good.
So Bob is currently digging a hole to mostly bury a 50-gallon tank. That's it right there.
Started off by realizing that our math was wrong. Our first attempt at boondocking. It'd be fine because we're good for dumping black tanks for a week. But one of our black tank in our back, the valve broke, was fixed, not fixed properly. Long story short, we couldn't use the black tank in the back. So that halved our time from 1 week to 3.5 days. We hit 3.5 days today. Black tank's full. Lisa's uncle said, "Hey, I've got this storage tank. We'll bury it. It'll be fine. We can have it pumped out because he has a guy that can come and pump it out." So I dug a hole, put the tank in there, get it all outfitted. The only problem is we forgot to put a snorkel. So the air
Pressure valve release valve.
right.
Vent.
So you know how like when you chug beer, people do this. I've heard of. And you poke a hole so that the air, so as we're emptying this sealed thing, my sewer hose starts to leak, and that's never happened. So we realize there's too much pressure because the air has nowhere to go. And little did we know that the pressure was building inside this tank underground. So Lisa's uncle says, well, why don't you just pull it out a little so that it creates like a burp of air.
Just vent it a little bit. I'll let the air get in there and let things
I'm trying to
flow
I'm trying to pull it out, and it's under pressure. It's a bad sign. And he says, I quote, "Looks like a two-hand job."
Famous last word.
So I take both hands, and I'm standing directly over the tank, and I pull with all my might, and the whole thing, the ground goes down, and the pressure comes up, and shoots me.
Poop.
All in this area, of which
I look out the window just in time to hear my uncle say, "That looks like a two-hand job."
Yeah.
And Bob goes, "Okay," bends over and grabs it, and then stands straight up and runs away and is going, "Ah, ah, my face, it's on me." And he comes in and
I couldn't get in the shower.
Fast enough.
And
Washed his face, I think, 18 times.
Yeah, we filled the gray tank.
I opened the bathroom door, and all he says is, "I got poo on me."
Yeah. So that happened.
We solved the problem. We were able to dump the black.
Then we were out dumping the gray. Then we ran out of water, so then it's filling the water up. And as all that's happening, it's getting dark, and I told Lisa, "Hey, can you put the awning out and put the lights on so we can see?" And so she goes to put the awning out, and the awning breaks. So that happened, and now we are trying to fix it, but it's getting late, and so we've just strapped it down because it's going to be like 20-mile-an-hour winds tonight. So I don't know what we're going to do. Hopefully we'll figure it out tomorrow. But it's been a long day. I'm going to have a bowl of ice cream and go to sleep and try and figure it out tomorrow. When it broke off, it was Wow.
Crazy.
Well, this is pretty cool. What is this called? Giant boulder?
Nope.
Giant rock.
Yep.
Giant rock.
That's a big rock.
All right, who's first?
Big granite rock.
What?
Race to the top. Landers, California. Just outside of Joshua Tree. Look at that boulder behind us.
It's a big boulder. It's a big rock.
That's
That's a big rock.
boulder. Today we're leaving the Joshua Tree area. We had a blast checking out the national park, and the area here kind of feels like we're dry camping but with power, so that's awesome. Very pretty area. The view is amazing. The sunrise and sunsets have been gorgeous. We were super thrilled to stay here, and it's been great. Lots of fun. The desert is beautiful. We've been able to do some repairs to the RV while we're here. A couple things have been broken. The awning broke. The valves are kind of a constant thing that we're fixing. So we're figuring this thing out. We just left the Joshua Tree area and stayed there for a few days at Lisa's uncle's place. Very nice spot, and very grateful to be there for a few days. Mooch camping, I think is what we called it. And that was really cool. We're now driving to the Inland Empire area, through Inland Empire to Lake Skinner, which is right by Temecula. There's a lot of wineries in Temecula, a lot of cool stuff. Sure, it's going to be pretty.
Should be pretty.
So, looking forward to it.